Hi, my name is Jack Sullivan. I will be telling you about the Midwest skiing, as in Minnesota, Wisconsin, in that area, compared to the Rocky Mountain skiing out west, like Utah, Colorado, and all of those places. The Rocky Mountain skiing, first, they have multi-million-dollar investments. Rich people buy them out, invest all this money, millions of dollars, in their facilities and services. The seasons for the mountain skiing can start as early as September and stay open as late as July. From personal experience, I just went 2 weekends ago, and that was at the end of June, and I still could go. They're open Friday through Sunday still, and I plan on going as late as possible in July. The average range from snow in the mountains average from 300 to 400 inches of snow a year. Because of the vast amounts of terrain, they have some of the least crowded resorts. Montana has the top least crowded resort that has 2,200 acres of terrain. It is at Yellowstone National Park. They, with that amount of skiers and that much area, you just don't run into lift lines at all. The highest chairlift is currently in Breckenridge, Colorado. It is 12,810 feet at the very top. The average is only around 500 feet vertical in the Midwest, and in the Rocky Mountains it is up near 1,000 average vertical for each resort. That is from bottom to top, not just elevation. Usually only Usually only the mountains out in the west are open till 4 o'clock. It just costs so much money for them to light up the mountain. Some mountains have lights on just maybe half the mountain and stuff, maybe 2 or 3 runs. So they just don't have the money to light up the whole mountain, and if it's dark in the mountains, you really don't want to be out there due to risks of avalanches and other wildlife that you could run into in the mountains. The Midwest, in Minnesota and Wisconsin, I've been to multiple places that have Friday and Saturday nights. They're open till 2 a.m. It's just a blast to go to. I like going to it, and it's usually pretty cheap because the snow is not so great at that time, so they get what they can take for the cheap rates. The slopes in the mountains are technically not groomed. If they do groom them, they groom them once a day. They have just so many acreage out here that they can't groom them all the time and keep up with the skiers. But if you go out in the mountains, you're kind of looking for that powder snow and the light fluffy snow, so you really don't want groomed. But if you're just a vacationer and don't do it much, you do want the long groomed runs that the mountains can give you. The groomed runs in Minnesota and Wisconsin area, they keep them groomed twice a day. You will see groomers out there, so that is a great place to be if you're looking for the groomed runs and want to stay on the runs compared to the mountain area. Usually for beginner runs in the mountains, there's usually only 10% of the whole run, of all the runs, are beginners, and about 30% are beginners in the Midwest, so they do go towards more experienced skiers out in the mountains, more risky skiers. You can run into double black diamonds, where I have never seen a double black diamond in the Midwest. So if you're looking for more of the thrill, it's the mountains. If you're looking for more of the recreation skiing, it's the Midwest. Both are very good places to be, as in Ski Utah and multiple other magazines, the West and the Rocky Mountains has the greatest snow on Earth. As you could ask anyone out here, they would say the same thing, and they just love it out here. That's why people move out here. But I prefer the Midwest. So that's the mountains, that's the slopes, that's the investments, that is the terrain, and thank you very much.